Hello, welcome to the issue tonight, T-72 tank, pack 9. And my next co-host is, of course, always knowledgeable on buses is...
Hello, yes, well, I do know a little bit about tanks as well, so thanks for inviting me tonight, Adrian, and let's have a cracking build on the T-72 tank.
Yes, and my next co-host, of course, who's way up in the numbers.
It's me, so welcome to Adrian's Live, everybody, tonight. I hope this is going to be a great build tonight. Looking forward to it.
And my phone, Gordy Dave.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Adrian's show. And yeah, I know a little bit about tanks, especially the ones you fill up with beer. So I hope everybody will enjoy the show tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to say, Johnny, that doesn't know about tanks. Yeah. Just not right, is it? Like I was saying today, Geordie with a proper liver function isn't correct. That's called poorly.
Right, would someone like to go through the chat for me?
Where's my mouse going? Dave's here. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Mark Mod. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie. P40F20. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, P40F20.
Hi, P40.
And Dano Builds. Hello, and a good evening, everyone.
Hello, Dano Builds.
Hi, Dano.
Not to chat up the date.
Right. Okay.
Right,
well,
shall we get on with the build then?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. So we're on stage 45, and it's the volume control and track. And while you're doing your camera, we'll tell everybody what the volume control and track is. So with this stage, you'll receive more pins and treads, as well as another part of the electrical system of your model. The volume control, which allows you to increase or decrease the loudness of the sound effects of your guns and the engine. You will fit the volume control and see how to operate it, and also assemble more treads.
Yes.
Okay, we've not got that many parts.
No, it depends how many parts you do sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you're ready, we'll go through the parts.
Right, yes.
Okay, so part 1 then is the volume control.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Volume control like that.
Volume control, yeah.
Here's
Make
the
it
first
louder.
time.
I'll make it softer, yeah. Volume control. So then you've got part 2, which is screws 2 pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
2 of them in there.
Yep. Then you've got part 3, which is treads 5 pieces.
Yes.
And part 4, which is pins 5 pieces.
Yes.
Okay. And it says for step 1, for this stage, you'll need all the parts received, as well as the lower hull, a screwdriver, a wooden board, a small hammer, and the track. Now, I do believe that you're doing the track differently to that, which you'll show people later on, won't you?
Yes.
Okay. So, have you got all them pieces all together, Adrian?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any more chat, Gordy Dave?
Steve Owen, good evening, and hi everyone.
Hi, Steve Owen.
Hi, Steve Owen.
Right. We'll go for this then.
If you play it tomorrow, I could come watch it in room.
So, step 2, Adrian, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, we go then. So, step 2 is the switches, volume control, and speaker will be housed inside the lower hull.
Yes, I believe it's going
Step
there.
3 is place the volume control onto the 2 posts in the position shown. Okay.
Right. With all screw holes, I've been taping the hole out, Tracy. Then I find where the screw goes in doesn't break on me.
Yeah, jolly good. So a bit of pre-preparation on the hulls with a little file. And step 4 to this then is tighten one of the screws into the circled hole. And we might as well do step 5 as well. Step 5 is tighten the second screw into the other hole. Remember that the circuit boards are fragile, so be very careful when tightening the screws. Okay.
We never got that explanation in the route master, did we?
No, we didn't.
Circuit boards are fragile.
No.
No. Of course, don't forget this is done by a different company, and of course, it depends how they word the things, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Some companies don't go in much details, other companies go overboard.
Well, Hasher can go a bit overboard.
Yeah. Okay. So, step 6 then, and we're motoring along. Step 6 is to adjust the volume, insert a flat-headed screwdriver into the groove in the control, visible from the outside of the lower hull. Turn the control to the left and to the right to adjust. Okay. So, Adrian's now showing you how to adjust the volume control to the left and to the right.
Like one of them little to the DB radio to adjust them.
Yeah. To the left, will probably be turning it down, and to the right, will probably be turning it up.
Yes.
Or vice versa.
I wonder if they'll put a cover over that in the future so it doesn't build up one look.
They might do.
We've been on the bottom.
Yeah, they might do.
That's a very good question.
Okay. So,
I reckon probably not.
yeah. So the next step then, Adrian, is step 7. And step 7 says, engage one of the treads with the end of your track assembly.
Right. So far, I went ahead looking at instructions.
Okay.
They don't say how many pieces to add on the next one.
Right.
So basically, I've got a bundle which has got 95 of them there,
Yeah.
and at the moment I've got about on this one 65.
65.
So they saying add 1 on. I'm
Yeah.
going to actually add on 5 because I was given 5.
Yeah.
So I know they just say add 1 on.
Yeah. But that's just one thread, and I think it's as used there. I think it's quite likely as used there.
Yeah, but then in step 9 it says then repeat for the rest of the treads.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, so it's a bit pointless, isn't it? You might as well do the whole lot.
Yeah, because well, off stream I've actually assembled 5 pieces of thread altogether.
Yeah. Okay. So you only have to assemble that live on stream then.
Yes.
So step 8 then is push a pin into the aligned holes. And this is where your brilliant expertise comes in, Adrian, with your mold grip pliers.
Yep.
Adjustable monkey wrenches, or whatever you want to call them.
Yes, it's down to whatever you'd like to call them.
Or a pipe wrench, or
it depends what part of the plant you're on.
Yeah, of course it does. So you gently squeeze that in and until it goes into position, and you've done this hundreds of times in the past with the rest of the other track.
Yes.
So
it's less noisy, and I find it's a lot easier to do.
Yeah, obviously it's more quieter for your neighbours.
Yes.
Right. So step 9, it says place the track on its side and hammer the pins into place. Then repeat for the rest of the threads. And in step 10, it says this stage is now complete.
Because they don't say how many on the first piece of track, how many treads there should be.
No, they don't. So it's a little bit of guesswork. Yes.
We only find it in step 12, in the final step, when we actually put the treads onto the tank. It should be 99, wasn't it, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I don't know why they couldn't say it, because what happens on then? Well, they kept on saying add more tread. Right, okay, 1 tread complete should be amount of this many, and that size complete. But they did not say that within the instructions.
Okay. Well, we'll move on to the next step, and that'll be over to you, Mark, for the battery compartment panel and track.
Yep. In this stage 46, the battery compartment panel and track. And it says, with this stage, you'll receive more pins and treads, as well as the battery compartment panel, all of which you will be fitting in the following steps. And ready for a parts check? Not many parts, really.
Well, 1 battery cover.
Yeah. So part 1 is battery compartment panel.
Including fitting screw when you screw it down.
Yeah. Part 2 is treads 5 pieces.
Yes.
And 3 is pins 5 pieces.
Well, I've got 1 pin less, so you've got 4 pins in that one already.
Okay. And step 1 says, for this stage, you will need all the parts received, as well as the lower hull, a screwdriver, a wooden board, a small hammer, and your track assembly. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's got all
Yeah.
the parts.
Okay. Okay, so step 2, locate the battery box compartment on the underside of the lower hull and test fit the battery compartment panel in it. Okay. Step 3, at one end of the panel are 2 hinge tabs and at the other end is a tab with a fixing screw arrowed.
Yes.
Okay,
I
step
bring that
4.
one up, didn't I?
Yeah. Step 4, insert the 2 hinge tabs into the 2 arrow holes in the hull. Step 5 is lower the other end of the panel into place and push the screw through the hole.
Right.
Step 6, then turn the lower hull over and insert the nut into the circled hexagonal recess.
Right, what nut do I get that from? Well, guess what? I cannot, there's already a plastic piece there, so I reckon they've already inserted that. So basically, to my
Yeah.
how to this instruction, it's like incorrect.
Right. So then, yeah, it's just, I'd just be tightening the screw in place then, Adrian.
Guess.
So it looks like they've had an issue with that one or something and they've replaced it.
Yeah.
Oh, so would actually giving a snap with the parts basically. Because with some of the instructions, it is saying a version 2.
Yeah.
So probably with this model, they've gotten to change this version up to the correct date.
Yeah. Okay, so step 7 is engage one of the new treads with the end of your track assembly. And then push a pin through the aligned holes. And yeah. And obviously you don't do it this way, Adrian, but I'll read it out as per the instructions. Place the track on its side on your wooden board and hammer the pin into place. Attach the rest of the treads in the same way.
Yes.
Okay. And then step 10 is this stage is now complete. What I will say, because I built remote control cars from being a kid, is why, if this thing's going to go through mud and water and stuff, why isn't that battery compartment a sealed unit?
Yeah.
The Hummer
Yeah.
that I've got beside me is the same. It can go through water and all that stuff, but the battery compartment is in a sealed unit.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's proper rubber sealed all the way around, so nothing can get in. I'm surprised they haven't done that with this model.
Yeah.
Well, it could be this model came out before the Hummer,
Yeah.
and they probably don't expect people to take this outside, sort of thing.
Mm.
I probably expected to play with us in the dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, back over to you, Dave. Say,
Okay.
very quick issues
So-
tonight.
Yeah. So we're doing the Wi-Fi control switch and track. With this stage, you'll receive another part of the electrical system, the Wi-Fi control switch. As well as more treads and pins, you'll fit the switch to the lower hull and fit the new treads to the track. So when you're ready, we'll go through a parts check, Adrian.
Yes, it's just getting all the parts out. And it's finding out where it's been taped down this time.
Yeah.
I'll just lift that up. Right, so. I'd just like to point out as well, these plugs being marked on the side as well, I've noticed.
All right.
That's good.
The volume control is a J1,
Uh-huh.
and this is a G1.
Uh-huh. Right.
I wish they'd
So-
do that with other circuit boards, because the Routemaster ones, they really come off easily.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I think, well, nothing. These are bigger plugs as well, you find, compared to the Routemaster.
Yeah. Or it could be like the Bismarck, where you have to put the sticker on yourself in an issue.
Yes. They thought, right, what's the next? Maybe that's why they probably try and cut the cost down. Oh, we'll get the people to put the sticker on instead.
Yeah. Okay then, Adrian. So we'll go for a parts check. One is the Wi-Fi control switch.
Yep.
Okay. And two is screws, 2 pieces.
Yes, that's correct.
And 3 is treads, 5 pieces.
Yes.
And 4 is pins, 5 pieces.
Yes.
And it says for this stage you will need all the parts received, as well as the lower hull, a screwdriver, a wooden board, and a small hammer, and the track. So in step 2, it says insert the Wi-Fi control switch into the slot in the battery compartment in the lower hull.
Right.
So-
That's
Orange wire is on
That
the
one.
left, Adrian.
right. Okay.
So,
Thank you for noticing it.
yeah. Make
Yeah.
sure you get it in the right way.
Orange wires on the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a differ basically. To me, it looks like orange on the magazine, but to me on the wire, it actually looks red. So basically,
Red to the
Right.
left, yeah.
right. No, same again. I'm just going to pre-temp tape the holes.
Okay.
Because I'd rather try not to break these holes. It's a big part to try and get replaced.
Yeah, of course. So, for step 3, then you're going to insert a screw into the hole in one side of the switch, and then same as in step 4, tighten the screw into the hole. Be careful not to over tighten it.
I've got in so far. I'm going to move over to the other one.
Okay, well, it says step 5, insert the second screw into the hole on the other side of the switch. And step 6 is rather easy because it says step 6, tighten the screw into the hole.
Well, I don't know why they don't say, right, put one screw in one hole, so many turns, and put this in the other one, then go back and tighten them all.
It seems to be a bit underkill on the instructions, whereas Hachette are overkill on the instructions.
I think it's down to the writers, basically.
Yeah. So within 3 moves there, you've done 6 steps.
Yes.
So step 7. Step 7, now we go on to the track and it says combine the 5 new treads and secure with pins.
Yes, same again. I've actually prepared them off stream.
Okay, jolly good. So step 8 then says connect the new section of the rest of the track. And step 9 says turn the track on its side and hammer all the pins in place. Well, you do it different to that, Adrian. You'll do it with your pliers.
Yeah.
You squeeze the pin in under well-controlled pressure.
Move. Oh yeah. Yes. In a day, you can build your model the way you like to. Like if something says push fit, I'll push fit it. If it comes out later date, I think right, okay. Then I might decide to glue it in.
Yeah.
Or if it's a loose fit and they say not say gluing it in, I think right, okay. I'll think about that. Give it 1 or 2 weeks. And if it's hard to get to, I think right, okay. I might actually put a little bit of glue on there.
Yeah. And step 10 then, and that is this stage is now complete.
Complete.
So, and it's over to Mark for the power switch and track.
Okay, so stage 48, the power switch and track. With this stage, you'll receive another of your tank's electronic components, the power switch, as well as another set of treads and pins. You will be fitting the switch and assembling the track. Well, it just starts out, I'll just say step 1. For this stage, you will need all the parts received, as well as a lower hull, a screwdriver, your wooden board, a small hammer, and your track assembly.
But as you know, I've pretty already got stuff on the table already.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so part 1 should be the power switch.
Yes. And does this plug mark anything? Oh, of course, yes. This one's got mark A.
Yeah.
Of course, I reckon it'd be the most important one, but should be a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so part 2 should be screws, 2 pieces.
Yes.
Yep. Part 3 is treads, 5 pieces.
Yes, of course.
And part 4 is pins, 5 pieces.
Yes.
I bet you'll be glad when you've done enough tracks.
Yes, I'll be glad when they're all over.
Yeah. Okay, so step 2 is insert the power switch into the slot located next to the Wi-Fi control switch.
Right, that's that one, and then that one there. Right.
Right.
Same again. I'm just going to tape the hole a bit. Because I put some screws on other parts, it broke the hole, and when I got the replacement ones,
Yeah.
I've tapered them. So
Right. So I think the way this goes in, Adrian, is the 2 orange wires should be away from you.
because you got it's
Yes, that's correct. So
right.
Yeah, they're away from you, and then you've got that spare bit nearest you.
Right. On this, it's marked on there, off and on.
Right.
But you say put the 2 wires away from me,
Yes.
but that does not line up to the information what's on the bottom.
Right. And it says on
So
and off.
if that's if that switch is on now is on off position, and I put that one over there and that's on position where it says
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
the way you said, that is incorrect to what's printed on bottom.
Right.
So the two wires need to be closer to me
Right.
because that line's up to the bottom. It's a good job I looked at the bottom and looked at the plug.
Yeah. It's definitely different in the instructions because I've actually zoomed in to them.
And you actually see an extra pin there towards you.
Yes. But it looks like it's a three-way switch.
Yes.
A bit like the Rootmaster.
Yeah, by me looking at the image, yes, that single pin is towards me.
Yes. So step 3 says insert one of the screws into the circled hole at the side of the switch. And step 4, using a screwdriver carefully half tighten the screw into place.
Yeah. And don't tell me it tells us to tighten it.
Step 5 is insert the second screw into the other hole.
Okay. I'll tighten them. Step 6 then.
Step 6 is tighten the screw into place, then go back and tighten the first screw fully.
I don't know why I didn't actually tell something like all parts to saying to do that.
Mm.
Okay, I'll pick up the chat before we go to the next. Penelope Pit Stop. Hello, apologies for being late. Making the after one is blooming hard.
Hello, Penelope's Pit Stop. Thanks for joining us, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Yeah. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, that's a good.
Okay.
I think I probably should take that off and see if that was marked in a certain way.
Mm.
You know, for the Wi-Fi connection. See if it's saying it's correctly. I don't know if that image cracked on the other one. Right, step 7.
Step 7 is pass the connector into the hole in the battery box.
Right, I'm just going to put the plug in the hole. You don't get much cable on that wire, that red one, from that switch. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to check after stream. I'm going to check that Wi-Fi one, see if there's anything printed on it.
You might find the wire on the battery, Adrian, will have a longer lead so you can connect it up.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 is now combine the threads received with this stage, which you've already done. 9 is take the new section and engage it with the end of your existing track.
Yeah.
Place the track on, place the track on its side and hammer the pins into place. Do you want to read out the chat, Jordy, Dave?
Yes, P40F20. He asks you not to tell him, Mark. LOL.
What was that? I don't get that.
I don't get it. I'm looking at it. I see it there.
Oh, probably the Mac for the switch.
Ah. Okay. And step 11 is the stage is now complete.
Yes.
And over to Dave Surrey.
Actually, before I go to do this final one,
Mm-hmm.
I'll basically what I can do. Right, okay, here we go, guys. So you're both at the moment, same length of the track at the moment. I line them up, unwind them. You find one of them will be 5 pegs shorter. If I can pick up the end of the moment. My table's not long enough.
It looks a bit like a centipede.
Yeah.
Yes. At the moment, it's about another 5 pieces, which is different at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
And some look bigger than the others. Some.
Yeah.
The longest one's got 95 pieces, and of course that one's got 90.
I bet they're quite heavy as well.
Yes, they are. Yes. Yes, because they're all metal.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to put a rubber band around them just to keep them in place, rolled up.
Guess what? I've got a rubber band handy.
There you go, you see.
Actually, I'm going to put 2 on that one. I'm going to put 1 on the other one. Then I know which one's longest and which one's the shortest. I'm going to have to check that later to make sure I've got them right. Because I hate to think of putting 1 too many on the other ones and then try and get the threads off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's easier to put 1 on it. It's hard to take 1 off.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next step then, which is stage 49, the speaker. So with this stage, you'll receive the speaker, which allows sound to be produced by the various actions of the tank, from firing the gun to running the engine. And the parts, 1, the speaker, and 2, screws, 2 pieces.
Yes.
Okay. And for this stage, you'll need the parts received, some unassembled treads and pins, as well as the lower hull and the screwdriver, a wooden board, small hammer, and the track.
Right.
So that's step 1. And step 2. Step 2 is fit the 2 holes at the sides of the speaker into the 2 indicated posts on the lower hull.
That's those 2 posts there.
Okay. And then step 3, it says insert one of the screws into the circled hole.
I'm going to give it a couple of turns. Don't tell me that she tells us that she tighten it.
Step 4. Step 4 says half tighten the screw into the hole.
Yep, which I've done so.
Okay, so step 5, insert the second screw into the hole on the other side of the speaker.
And half. Right.
And then step 6 says tighten the screw into place. Then go back and tighten the first one fully.
That's totally different when we did the upper hole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just put one screw in, tighten it, and put the next screw in and think, what happens if it doesn't line up correctly?
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, you actually really thought about it when they've done the instructions.
Yeah. And then step 7 says combine the 5 threads and pins to create a new section of track.
Right, I'm going to leave the track alone until I think in the next pack we end up adding some more track to it. If I do it now,
Yeah.
that'll make it completely being so let me just double check on the instructions. Yes, we actually assemble some more tracks. Basically, I end up assembling too many pieces of track earlier on, sort of thing.
Okay.
This side, I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. Well, it'll give you a chance to check each side, won't it?
Yes.
So Adrian's going to leave the track on that side and build it off camera. And so this is stage 10 then, step 10. This stage is now complete.
Well, I think the next issue 50, step 50, and pack 10, I end up adding some more track to one of them. So I'll leave that stage then.
Yeah.
Right, and let's finish the build.
Very good.
Let's just change.
And we're all back again. So there we are. What a cracking build.
Yeah, nice quick issues tonight.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely some of the track off stream, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
that
this.
helps a lot. Yeah, that helped a lot, didn't it?
Yeah. In the next 5 pieces, I might just assemble them on stream so people. Because I thought, oh, okay, they'll just be repeating each stage. Think, right, okay, I'll assemble them already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just had a quick look through your PDFs. At your next stage, you've only got one assembly with tracks, the rest pod. So is that you're going to go through the tracks?
Oh.
Yeah, I think I assembled too many pieces of track beforehand. They don't say, right, okay, this stage you add on another 5 pieces, or this stage. At the beginning, you just manage out so many pieces of track, and you just say, right, okay, assemble some track. You get another pieces.
Yeah. You may have
Some more track. They didn't say how many. Right, okay, you should know in that length, that many pieces.
you may have spare pieces that the tank carries.
No, there's only 2 pieces it carries, and that's plastic ones on the back.
Right. When I built the Air Tiger tank, it had about 10 tracks carried on the side.
Yeah.
This one here, they didn't say, right, okay, yes, now the length should be that many.
Yeah.
My mind, they didn't actually physically say, right, okay, that is one side now complete. It should be this many. Now we're going to move on to the next side of the track. You'll be assembling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, go through the chart. A40F20, nice job of building, Adrian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A40F20 again, all watching, hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah. I agree.
And that's
Yeah.
the chat.
So,
Well, that was.
Yeah.
It's getting more
Quick
interesting.
and easy. Yeah, quick and easy, which it makes a nice change, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's getting
Yeah.
more interesting. We're starting to put electrics in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And plus, again, I didn't know what to do doing. Of course, I was actually sending some track. The last episode, I was actually sending more track. And I think doing each show. Here you go, track again.
Yeah.
If I was doing each episode, I might have done showing right. Okay, here's what I've already probably assembled for them, and just put an extra one on and assembled that one on the track.
it's a bit like the seats on the bus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have stages that is repetitive, but they've got that how you actually do that when wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I did. It was a issue 84, 85, where you put the second wall on the upper deck.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to get them seat screws into the wall when you've got the other side of the wall on is an absolute pain.
Yeah.
It really is. Trying to line up your screw and get it in. Oh,
Yeah.
I was screaming blue murder at it.
Yeah, you need very small fingers. And I used actually the R-shaped screwdriver, the smallest one. And I did it that way. But I've got fairly small fingers, so I was able to get in and, you know.
Not like me, who's got really big hands. I found I had to get it in with a wearer screwdriver, get it started, and then I got the extender on the Oria and then went through one of the windows to tighten them up.
Yeah.
So that way I found it a lot easier, but
Yeah.
I put the seat on the side before I put the panels in.
All right.
right.
That's another thing when people's behind, they think, right, okay. Like I actually assemble my seats on the side panel, then assemble the side panel onto deck.
Made it a lot easier.
Yes.
Yeah, but you still think that as you're going through it, don't you? And then I did the first side panel. I was like, okay, that was quite hard getting them screws lined up in place.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, oh gosh, how hard is it going to be to do the next panel?
Yeah.
So.
Because you think each time you put the screw in on the back of the seat, basically on the side panel, you work from the front all the way backwards. It'll be a lot easier because you got more volume of.
Yeah.
Same with that. There was silver pipes marked on the Spitfire.
Yeah.
You think where they were. You can see where they're glued in now. Would you be able to see where that pipe glued into the turbocharger?
Not that night, no.
No.
That issue 11. Whew.
Yeah. Very
those
difficult.
Copper pipes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned on the engine basically.
Yeah.
Before you put that framework in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is the advantage of being a bit behind on it. So, but you know, I do want to try and get caught up a bit with the Spitfire. And there's a couple of mods I want to do as well that I've decided to do. I said I wasn't going to do any mods, but I've seen one mod that looked really, really good.
Right.
So somebody basically put a spring on the joystick in the cockpit, and that looks awesome. And I'm thinking of doing that myself.
Yeah,
that looks just brilliant. Absolute fantastic mod for that.
Yeah,
it's getting hold of a tiny spring.
Just take a pen apart.
I got all it is, a pen spring.
Yeah, just take a pen apart and do it that way.
If it's too big to try and retighten it up, basically.
So that's all I'm doing. I'm just going to sacrifice a pen.
Yeah.
Well, if you still got your R2D2 screwdriver, there you got a smaller shaft. You can try and wind the spring on.
Yeah. So yeah, I've still got my R2D screwdriver, R2D2 screwdriver.
Somewhere.
So,
Yes, when I saw that mod, I'm thinking, yes, I'd like to put that mod in. Because if you end up putting a person in it, that lever probably might drop backwards, and then you've got to get your hand and like push it forward to put the person in. If you have a pilot.
That's if we do get a pilot, though.
Oh, we don't know.
It's going to be funny because you're going to have a ground crew when it's on the thingy, and then the plane's going to be set flying. So you're going to be able to put a pilot in for when he's in flying. But it's going to look flying with no pilot in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to put a pilot so you can drop in when he's flying. Then you can take him out when he's on the ground, and another pilot standing there. So you get two. You get two pilots.
That would be brilliant if they do that.
Yeah.
So, because when you look at the figures on the diorama, what they showed you, there's a pilot standing there.
Yeah.
But you know you're getting a pilot standing, but you want to one that sitting so you can go in the aircraft. So when it's in flight mode,
complete with his helmet and his goggles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because when you're look funny, I've got a Spitfire flying when I pilot.
You've got control.
Yeah.
Even with, they could just do a pilot with no leg space, and you just drop in there. At least it'd be easy to try and get them in there, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the body part, sit in the top so you can see the head, so it looks as though somebody's flying a plane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if someone get a second pilot, just cut the bottom half off. If you don't get a pilot.
What scale is it?
1/18th, is it?
Oh, I'll have to look and see if I can get a 1/18th scale pilot from somewhere.
Well, just make sure on the scale there. All right, before you do. So you'll have to read through all the leaflets and everything. Probably be on the first leaflet. I think it could be 1/18th. But you'll have to read through the first leaflet, I think, and find out exactly what it is.
Or it could be in the first page within the magazine, sort of thing.
Yeah, could be.
Well, I've got issue 20 of the magazine in my hands.
Could be on the first leaflet that we got with all the measurements on it.
1/18th scale.
1/18th, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, 1/18th
Thank
scale.
you, Mark.
No problem.
Yeah.
And the picture on the Harshek website actually shows a pilot in the plane.
Does it?
Ah, right.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get a pilot.
That would be nice to do.
Yeah.
So would that be within the first 100 issues, basically, and in the next last 20 issues, you get the diary with the pilot standing?
Quite possibly, yeah. Yeah, quite possibly.
Or you simply could just give us half a pilot one week, half a pilot the next week.
Right. Yeah, nice chat for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube schedule.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Chris Campling.
Yeah.
He's doing his Terminator.
Chris Camplin doing his Terminator tomorrow then at 8 o'clock, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday is back to Adrian. But Adrian, I don't know if you're saying what you're doing that night, Adrian.
I think you do the nothing upset the camper van.
Camper van. Whoa.
Or unless they get some Terminators through the post.
Okay.
Excellent.
Terminator would be a priority, basically. I'll do those issues they come through, or it'll be the first pack of the camper van.
Wow.
Now, what's Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Wednesday is. Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do we have a night off on a Wednesday?
No.
No, I'm afraid I don't think so, do we?
It's the big
No.
red bus, dear.
It's the Big Red Bus Day. Yeah, it's Route Master Day on Wednesday. So this Wednesday it'll be on my channel at 8 o'clock. And we'll have some surprises, I think, and we'll have a build as well. So, and we're getting a driver.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be the 120 issue, and after then, we have to go.
Yeah.
Before we go, because sort of couldn't go up.
Yeah. Thursday, we have a public Zoom, don't we?
Thursday we'll have a public Zoom, yeah, all about the Route Master, so or the Spitfire or whatever you want to talk about. So it'll be a public Zoom from 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock on Thursday night, and the details for that are on the Route Master group Facebook group.
Thursday, nothing. Oh no, we've just done Thursday, haven't we?
Yes,
Thursday.
Friday, just Fridays are free now.
yeah.
Fridays are free, yeah.
Saturday, nothing.
Can you used to do the tractor, but at the moment that's been paused for a while.
Yeah.
And back to Sunday, which is the Spitfire show on my channel.
Spitfire show on your Max channel, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, I'll go through the last of the chat.
Okay.
Penalty pit stop, big hands are apparently a big problem.
Aye.
Penalty again. I bought loads of loads for the tractor cultivator. Just corrected myself underneath tractor. Dano build. They should give you one pallet with interchangeable ports. Yeah.
Maybe one pallet.
Yeah.
One pallet. One pallet with interchangeable ports.
Yeah.
They might do, we don't know.
And P40F20, great show tonight, guys.
Thank you.
And can we discuss cricket and model trains in the public Zoom?
You can discuss anything you like, yeah.
Oh dear. That was a good one.
Right.
And I think that's the chat.
Right.
Jolly good.
Yeah. Right, I think I'll go, if you don't mind, go anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Go with Dave.
Oh, me. Oh, so I was just checking it out. Another good show tonight, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Give Adrian a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we'll probably see you Tuesday.
And Mark.
So good night, everybody, from me. Thank you for watching Adrian's channel. Giving a massive thumbs up on YouTube, please. And I'll catch you all next time.
And Dave say.
And thanks for joining us tonight, as always. And give Adrian a nice good thumbs up. And didn't he do well? Yeah, brilliant build. And this tank's really coming along now. And don't forget to join us on the other streams that we've already said about. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Adrian's channel and all our other channels as well, which you'll find in the description down below. And take a look at Adrian's wish list on his Amazon thing as well. So, okay, so it's good night from me, and thanks for joining us once again.
Thank you all for helping me out tonight.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And goodbye.